After the Colonial Pipeline was hacked over the weekend, officials say they hope to have things repaired by the end of the week. Needless to say, this has a lot of people concerned, and our Angela Kim is live in the studio with more on how that will happen and how it affects all of us who are trying to buy some gas. How about it, Angela?
Well, David, this pipeline certainly plays a big role here in our area. It runs from Texas up to New York, running through parts of Georgia and Alabama, with sublines here in the volunteer state. It's responsible for 2.5 million barrels of jet fuel, diesel fuel, and regular gasoline every single day. One local gas station owner says the fix is supposedly coming right on time before any significant changes would occur.
We noticed it on Saturday afternoon. We had kind of a bump in business.
Steve Ray with Steve Ray's Midnight Oil says this past weekend business changed after the Colonial Pipeline was hacked.
Colonial Pipeline is the only pipeline that comes up and feeds us all the way to New York. So obviously that's where the gas comes from.
Colonial Pipeline issued an updated statement Monday saying their goal was, quote, substantially restoring operational service by the end of the week, and continuing on to say actions taken by the federal government to issue a temporary hours of service exemption for motor carriers and drivers transporting refined products across Colonial's footprint should help alleviate local supply disruptions.
Push comes to shove, you know, we would hold gas back for them, and that's just what you do if you have a good customer. And I would expect somebody to do that for me. So, but I don't see that happening. I really don't.
Ray says if the pipeline isn't fixed past the end of the week, then customers may have a reason to worry about gas supply and prices.
My supplier would not sleep. He would be up every moment of the day trying to find gasoline for his customers. So it goes right down the path. That's the worst case scenario.
Ray added if things got to that point, trucks would have to drive gas into the area, and then prices could start to rise, and there's no limit for how high it could go.
You know, it's not like the last time this happened, and I think it went up like 30 cents in a day.
He says as of now, there's nothing to worry about, and he doesn't expect a delay in repairs to the pipeline.
That it could get bad, but as of right now, there's still a good supply out there, and there's no need to panic.
You can read Colonial Pipeline's full updated statement inside our WRCB app, and officials say the pipeline will be repaired in a phased approach, but there's no exact date or time as to when things will return back to normal. Reporting in the studio, Angela Kim, Channel 3 Eyewitness News. David?